Only honest answers, please. Will you sell all the BTC you hodl in next bull run? Or will hodl forever? If holding forever, what is your plan holding without cashing out? My answer, I am still not sure. With the economy the way it is, at least here in the US, and inflation as bad as it, I am most definitely holding. Bitcoin is here to stay now and is one of the only chances I have as a millennial to actually increase my wealth and not just get by. I have a feeling this is the same for quite a few Americans. BTC as retirement plan. Cash out partially in 20 years. I'll sell when I need the money to buy things that I want more than the Bitcoin. The fuck you gonna cash into? I'm seeing so many bright ideas in these threads. There's a lot of people about to get humbled by Bitcoin in the next year or two. Here's a crazy idea for you. It's possible to take some profit and hold the rest. It's not a binary operation. I have seen a lot of people here say they will HODL for various reasons. If you are reading this and thinking, well, actually $XXX amount could see me, for example, pay off my debts, pay off my mortgage, give me a better quality of life than before for any reason that is crucial to you, etc., etc., then do not be scared to take that jump. Whenever the time comes to sell, whether you sell or not needs to be influenced by you and your situation alone. No one knows what anyone else is going through. That is all I will say on the matter. Holding. I'm also curious if this anticipated bull market plays out differently with institutional money coming in. Maybe we don't see such a large sell-off afterward? Thought about selling in an attempt to buy back in when it drops to increase my holdings. But with the ETFs in play, I'm going to be safe. Plan on holding into the next decade. Will borrow against it. Not sell due to CGT. It also won't be in the bull run, but once the correction happens, to make sure I won't get liquidated. I am holding till one Bitcoin can build me a house. And I am hoping the person who builds it would actually accept Bitcoin. Houses in my country are about $100,000, $150,000 right now. After that, go back to stacking. Experience has taught me this: if something makes you rich, never sell 100 of that something. I'll try to keep 50. The world moves in mysterious ways, and I doubt ETFs are going to be the end of Bitcoin's story. The problem with buy low sell high is that the highs and lows are only evident with hindsight. Nobody can predict the future. This very forum is littered with sob stories from people who thought they were being clever by selling at what they thought was the top, only to find that the price had continued to climb, and that they now found themselves in the position of never again being able to afford to buy the amount of Bitcoin that they owned before. Don't try to time the market. Just buy and hodl. Never sell more than you're willing to lose. I'm holding until my kid turns 18. 17.5 years to go. Again, I will only sell if I really need the fiat. New car, phone, house isn't a good enough reason. Everyone is talking about selling their Bitcoin in the future. Why would you sell a finite resource for a limitless eroding currency? Instead, spend your Bitcoin with merchants who will accept it. Help usher in the new Bitcoin standard economy. I don't believe in being honest, so I will not answer. Depends on how high it goes. The only thing I'd sell it for is to contribute to a house. Cashing out half of my funds. Without cashing out? Cashing out to what? When you have Bitcoin, you are already cashed out as deep as it is possible to go. There is nothing cashier than Bitcoin. The hardest money ever invented in all of human history. Not even gold is more cashed out than Bitcoin. You are not seriously thinking of holding the worthless and eternally devaluing corporate scrip. known as the dollar, or you? Sell 25. Buy cash flowing rental property. I will be doing both. I will hodl my main hoard of coins in cold storage, and I will sell my exposed positions in a DCA. Ladder out on the way up approach. I am selling. I need the liquidity. Will probably sell a bit and use that as a down payment for a house or pay for grad school, assuming it passes previous ATH in the next year or two. Don't sell unless you need the money. I'm gonna stack and hodl till I retire in 15 years. As long as it's outperforming every other asset, I don't know why I would sell it. Buy a house? No thanks. Just more expenses and chores. Buy stocks? Nope. The PE on stocks is irrational. Buy bonds? Yield sucks. Buy commodities? Sounds like a way to lose money. Start a business? Maybe. The only reason I will spend my BTC is to enhance my freedom. Business will likely increase my BTC holdings. Anyway, the shitty thing is that there really isn't much worth buying. Just hold the Bitcoin and stop worrying about it until it actually has an effect on your life. I'm hodling until it becomes a well-recognized institutional investment. Then when the price volatility goes down in like 10-15 years, I'll use some of it to buy something worthwhile like a second home or large plot of land. I DCA'd in for last 4 years. In next bull run will DCA out. Amount will depend on factors like ETF approval, sentiment, outcomes of current wars, my mood, etc. I would never sell all in a lump sum. My rule is always DCA in and DCA out. I've been buying some BTC each month all year. And when it goes up to a certain price point, I will start selling some each month. If the price falls back down below my price point, I'll start buying each month again instead. Not selling, spending. That has always been the intention. There is no future with fiat. I will transition to a Bitcoin world with my Bitcoin. My SATs will only leave my wallet for things that I really need or really want. Need versus want. You need Bitcoin. You want fiat? Why sell for want when Bitcoin is going to take care of your needs? I am waiting until Bitcoin becomes a store of value, and then I will only have Bitcoin as savings. And will convert to fiat if needed, else Bitcoin only. I will not be selling, instead I will be using it. Exchange my BTC for devaluable out of my control currency? No, if I can avoid it. Sell for what? Fiat? Where else would I put it? Never sell. HODL unless life-changing gains like entering a new socioeconomic class change. I believe in dynamic DCA and increasing cash flow while cutting expenses. That'll drastically increase your Bitcoin acquisition. And in the meantime, if you're in a collapsing Western country like the US, work on getting citizenship in a lower cost of living country in SE Asia, Lat. America, etc. You implement the above strategy and then you retire to a penthouse on Ipanema Beach in Brazil and live the life equivalent of a US millionaire. Would you buy 2 Papa John's pizzas for $340 million? If not, then HODL. Sometimes you're really hungry and you got to eat. But that's a pretty expensive pizza. I'll sell about half when it breaks ATH, then buy back in the next bear. I will sell some when it makes sense to change something significant in my life. Like enough to pay off a mortgage, buy a house, land or something like that. Then we'll save and DCA back in. Thumbs up, medium light skin tone, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, thumbs up, medium light skin tone. I ain't TGNA sell shit up. Responding to the question about those are rookie numbers and our economy, I can only imagine. Everywhere screwed up, I'd probably get so much in cash out and then pass the knowledge down to someone else. Hell, I'm getting old.